Hey, what's going on guys, my name is Kinemaster and today I'm going to be transforming this guy into truck mode. This is the BmB LS-03, Commander of the God of War. I have reviewed this guy last year, and if you guys do want to know my thoughts on this figure, make sure you guys hit the link in the description down below to see my review. But today we're just going to be transforming this guy because I'm just in the mood of transformation, because I skipped the transformation sequence on this guy back when I uploaded my review, and I kind of wanted to show you guys how intuitive the transformation is from robot to truck mode. So yeah, so I'm just going to keep this video short. I'm just going to keep this introduction short also as well. Without any further ado, let's get straight to the video. So the first thing that we're going to do is go and hop onto the back so you can see this amazing back detail. All you want to do is untab this. There's a hole in there and you want to untap that, but on my copy it's pretty loose. So when I untap both, take one side, and then what you want to do, this red part over here, you want to pull it outwards until it snaps into place, line up. And then for this inside put, and you want to push it inward until so, and then you want to push this guy in, there we go, and then flip the underside, and then this silver part, pull it down and then snap it like so. Do the same thing on the other side. It's supposed to look like this, and now once you've done that, you want to go back to the front, and then we're going to start popping off the chest. So I'm going to pop up the chest right here. There's a tab over there to snap it into it. You want to slowly, you want to push the chest and pull this red part at the same time. There we go. It's supposed to, when snap like that, it should be hollow. Once you snap that red part, what you got to do is to go to up the top side, and as you can see, this shoulder piece is pegged in. You want to pull that outwards, and it should collapse on itself. And you want to pull and put this piece over here like so, straighten the arm up, and this shoulder piece you want to pull it out, and then just like so. And then this silver part over here, you want to rotate around and then just hold it position like that. And then this red part is probably quite difficult. All you want to do is wiggle it while also pulling it at the same time. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but as you can see, it should automatically spread out like this. You just need to wiggle out, like just you need to wiggle it side to side also by pulling it at the same time. And then you want to push this piece. If you got this guy out of the box, it's gonna sound scary, and you need a bit more pressure pushing down. But I got this game for over almost a year now, so it doesn't really that matter. So you want to put the blue part underneath here and just line it up until it straightens out like this, and then you can spec that into the hole that we got on the shoulder, on the arm, like so. It doesn't want to stab in, it's okay. Do the same thing on the other side. Doesn't want to tab in also as well. Once you've done that, you want to go ahead to the chest, and you want to pull the window and this red part outwards. So just slowly, gently pull it out. Don't worry about flexing it, and you should be able to do it. Do something on the other side. And now, once you put upwards, I want to pull this red piece out, like so. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. So you should like this in the front. So I'm going to pull this down just for demonstration purposes. So what you want to do is pull this piece outwards, and you should hold just like this, and then you want to put the windshield out. And also the window part over here, you want to wiggle it and snap it into place. Pull the bottom part out inwards, and then do the same thing on the other side. Now you should like this for now. All you want to do is pull it outwards, and then you can see you can move this part over here to this left. You want to push the boat into the middle, and then there's a peg, as you can see over here. You wanted to line them up, and you should hold it into place like so. And then over here, there's a hole underneath, and there's going to need to peg into that peg, and it should peg in like so. It should snap in real nice. Next is to pull this fake grill piece outwards, and then pull the matrix chamber outwards. Now this is going to be the trickiest part. You want to separate this blue part with this hinge part. Now this is going to be, if you get it out of the box, it's going to be super pretty hard. Even after multiple transforming after almost a year is still pretty hard. So just pull it out. Don't be afraid to pull really hard. There we go. It's so scary. I forgot to mention that you need to tap this blue part inwards. Once you have to deal with this whole mess, you want to go to the legs and you want to extend it like so. So it should collapse. You're not supposed to extend that, and then pull the legs until it straightens out like this. Do the same thing on the other side. So it should like Optimus is sitting. So if you now we just need a little bit of adjustment on the legs. Once you've done that, you want to take this piece over here and put the head inside that chamber. Now pull it inside like so. I'm gonna see it on the side so you can see it better. As you can see now that Optimus has head inside here, it should hold it really nicely, and it should look like this, like a mess. Alright, so I'm gonna take one of the hands. You want to straighten them out, right? So I'm gonna straighten them out and just pull in the inside and shift the hand inside like so. And then you have this piece door over here. As you can see, there's a little bit of groove that's supposed to be inside of this windshield part. So you want to line that up first, and then there's a peg on the side to front window, and you want to also line that up. Once you've done that, you want to peg in the front hand real quick. It's quite a bit tricky to do. And then just tab in and also line up this side like so. This part doesn't want to tab in. And do the same thing on the other side. And you should tab it like this. Of course, like I said before, this guy doesn't want to tab in, but it's okay. At least everything is supposed to look like this. Don't mind the eyebrows. We'll get to that in a minute. Now, to make myself a bit easier, what I'm gonna do is go to the smokestacks, line that up real quickly, and then you want to pull this part out like so, and then pull this part out. So it's supposed to be like that. And for the smokestacks, you want to pull it out so in the top over here, and then pull it to the side, just like that. And you want to shift this guy like this, so it should to be like this one. You want to do the same thing on the other side. Should look like that. Now this part, what you want to do is to push this guy in like so, and then you want to pull the silver part inwards and tab in there. This is one of the most satisfying parts to line it up, because it just so works nice. Do the same thing on the other side like so. Now once you have this part done, let's get on to the legs. You want to line this up real quickly. Okay, onto the legs. Now you have this grill, the actual grill truck. Pull it down, and then let's go take 1 feet first. Pull it inwards like so, and there's this silver part and that gray part needs to be pulled. So once again, don't be afraid to use excessive force, because right out of the box it's super hard to take it off. But I got this over a year already, so it should be pretty simple. Now once you've done that, line that up, take off this blue piece, and then pull this old piece outwards. And inside of this piece there's a smokestacks. Now you wanted to pull this guy out like so, and it should snap into the place like that. You just want to go into the side, and then there's a peg over there that's supposed into that hole, or the hole over there, as you can see, and just snap in like so. It should hold into place. It doesn't snap, but it feels snappy. Okay, now onto the legs. There's a peg over there that's supposed to go into that hole, so you just want to line it up. I forgot to mention that you need to pull this side, put this iron into over here like so, and then you can snap into place. There we go. Now you want to do the same thing on the other side, so pull that guy out, take this blue piece, take it out, take the smokestack, snap into place, pull this blue piece in, snap it, close this feet, pull this feet upwards, and then snap it into place. if you see this now, as it's almost complete. Now there's a peg over there that's supposed to tap into that hole. If you can see it, there's a hole in there. Now you want to gently put it inside there. Should be really nice. And you want to snap the front grill into place like so. Real nice and satisfying. And this guy keeps on tapping. That's what you get for getting a third party. Alright, now next thing what you are going to do is to just line this guy up. So you want to pull this in, and you want to put the smokestacks, this part of the smokestacks over here, into underneath that. So you want to do also to do the same thing on the other side. So what I like to do is just hold in hand and just push this underneath side of the grill inwards, so, and then it should snap, and you also pull in just like that. You want to do the same thing on the other side also as well. By the way, don't forget to mention there is a peg that's supposed to tap into a hole underneath the hood, so you want to keep in mind that when lining this guy up. But when you do line it up, it should all tap in nicely. Now we're on to this. So you just want to have a trial and error on trying to push this guy, because there's a peg and that needs to tap into that hole. So you want to do that and just do trial and error. Luckily for me, on this attempt, it is lining up super well, so it is nice and done really quickly. So then the last thing that we are going to do is back to the back of the truck. We need to go this one. There's a back, and it needs to be plugged into the hole over there. Do it, and then plug this guy in. Do the same thing on the other side, and like so. There you go. And there's a silver piece on the box into the blue part that we just mentioned earlier. There's a hole there. You want to also tap into that and do the same thing on the other side. And if the black part, it keeps on tapping the tire thing, just tap it into place again. And this part is very annoying. Why do you keep doing that? And there we go. Now this part, you need to pull it out so it looks nice, and then pull up the smokestacks and adjust the eyebrow. So pull this guy in, and it should line up just like that, and do the same thing on the other side. But this one doesn't want to go all the way out. And there you go. You have to complete it. Truck mode in all its glory. It is super nice. And like I said before, if you want to take a look at the review of this guy, both the truck mode and the robot mode in depth, you might as well go look at the video link in the description. There you go, guys. That's how you transform this guy. It's very tedious, but once you get the hang of it, it is super satisfying and super nice to transform. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.